Good evening.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Ask Grit. So Navin, we missed last week's episode, but we are back here again with another set of questions.
Right, so we had to postpone it or cancel it last week because we had a workshop and the team was too busy getting prepared for that. Yeah, just to recap, I mean, the purpose of this session is to answer our investors' questions on a weekly basis so that it can add some value to everyone who's listening in. Every single week, we get a variety of questions on property investments. It can be from overseas investors as well as local, as well as interstate. There's always some golden nuggets for someone to pick up. So it's been valuable. That's the feedback we have been getting. And that's why I think this is episode number 47, I guess, Ransit. So we have been doing this for a very, very long time, which is fantastic.
Very long time, yes. So Navin, are you ready for the questions that have been sent? All right. So first question, right? So there are clients who have been, who've actually never been to Australia, but they're interested in investing in Australian properties, right? So how would you assist them? Rather, how would you guide them in investing in Australian properties for first-time buyers, obviously?
Yeah, I think the approach we take is we educate them first of all, because there's a lot of people out there who doesn't know how to do it, why they should be doing it. It's about education. We do a lot of education all across Southeast Asia and Middle East, especially to make them understand why they should be looking at it and how they can do it. I think education is the key. And once they're educated, and if they want to make a decision, then we help them right throughout, find based on their requirement, finding the property they need, and then organizing finance if they want to, organizing a lawyer from here, taking care of all the approvals, up to the point where we rent out the property, manage it, and resell it when they want to. We take care of the full cycle of investment. And if they want any sort of migration or any other assistance, we take care of that as well. It's a full service which we offer for overseas clients.
Yeah. Also, Navin, since we have three types of properties, we have off the plan, ongoing, and already built properties. Let's just say there's a client who's interested in buying a property that's already built. Would we be able to go through, like, do a walkthrough or maybe even a video call to show them the property before they buy it?
Of course, especially during COVID, that has been the norm, and people are used to it. And walkthroughs, video walkthroughs, we do FaceTime, we do videos and send it across to them. We do Zoom calls, whatever it takes. So we do all kind of things, and then we use some sort of variety of technology, drone shoots, and all these kind of things to show the location and also the property itself to see how it looks like, what are the material, and so forth.
That's amazing. So another question that we've just got is property or the location. In your opinion, which is the most important?
Location is number one, property is number two. Both are important, but location is number one.
Absolutely. All right.
The reason I say that is in terms of appreciation, it appreciates because of the location. And having said that, in a good location, if you have a pretty bad property with bad quality finishes, it's not going to help either. So we make sure it's a good location and it's a very good quality product in terms of a house. In a good location, if the house breaks down, then there's no value on it as well. So we make sure both are equally important, but location is number one.
Thanks, Navin. So question number 3 would be, which location currently has major infrastructure projects coming in?
Yeah, based on where they're looking at. I mean, if you look at Adelaide, there's so many things happening there. There's a lot of infrastructure projects, new roadways. There's mining projects going on. There's submarine projects getting kickstarted. And if you look at Melbourne, there's a variety of infrastructure projects going on in terms of road networks, shopping centers, and so many other things. And even if you look at Sydney, there's a new airport coming up. It's one of the major projects over there.
Oh, that's
And
amazing.
Brisbane is going crazy right now with the Olympics coming up in about 9 years.
Yeah.
There's about 5 major infrastructure projects. So all across Melbourne and all across Australia, there's multiple infrastructure projects going on. Um, that's a very broad question. So it really depends on what their requirement is. And then we can shortlist few properties based on their requirement and the location.
Yeah, thank you. So, Navin, you may be aware of the situation we are in Sri Lanka right now. So another question that we've actually got right now is with the dollar impact. There is people are a little bit concerned if there's going to be a price hike in properties. What would you say is the starting price that we are looking at in properties in Australia? Has this affected the change in price or anything? Would you explain it to us?
Yes, I mean, the dollar impact which is happening in Sri Lanka is nothing to do with the property prices. But having said that, that will have an impact on the clients because they will be paying more in the local currency to purchase something here. The prices have increased all across Australia about between 15 to 20% over the last year. So it has definitely increased. The construction cost is on the rise because there's so much of demand and there's a lot of there's an issue in terms of the supply. So there's clearly a lack of supply. Demand is overtaking it, which is a good thing as an investor. At the same time, a ripple effect would be the price will be increased. As a builder, they have no option but to increase the prices because there's a lot of pressure from the building suppliers. So the prices will rise. It has already gone up, and there is definitely going to be impact in terms of the dollar crisis over there. But that's what it is. Again, based on the requirement, we can always find a property which suits their budget.
Yeah. Better not to waste time and invest right now, isn't it, Navin?
Of course.
Right. So the next question is, what is the current position of the rental market and the rental yields?
Yeah, rental market has gone up. Rental market, if you look at Melbourne, vacancy rate in the Melbourne inner city has been about 11% during COVID, which was extremely high. And now it has gone down below 1.5%. So that's how hot it is. And people are struggling to find rentals, especially in the city. The reasons for that is borders have opened up, students are in, and rental market is hot. And that is the case across Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide. Vacancy rates have gone down, and rental yields, that really depends on the location. So if you're looking at 5% plus rental yields, you should be looking at Adelaide, Perth, and Brisbane. Melbourne and Sydney would be 3.5% to 5% based on the location.
Right, right. Thank you, Navin. So speaking of rental yields and positions and all of that, how safe is it to invest in Australia? Sorry about the call.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a client.
It was a client, but I'll get it. Back to this. How safe is it to invest in Australia, Navin?
Well, it's a safe haven. Well, the reason I say that is I think stability is the number one reason an overseas investor would invest in Australia. I mean, we asked the question, why Australia? And that's the number one reason. We have had COVID, we have had disasters, we have had natural disasters, floods. Yeah. Whatever happens, the fundamentals are extremely strong. Yeah. Politically it's stable. Its population is low. It's only 25 million people. People in India is laughing because 25 million is like a peanut when you compare with China or India population. So there's so much room to grow. And especially with the COVID, the population growth was hampered, and then there will be measures taken to increase that in the years to come. So with this, with the population growth coming up, people need housing. So it is a definitely a safe haven, stable, and the regulations, right? And real estate industry is so regulated. You cannot do,
Yeah.
I mean, people are not going to lose money. I was with a client this morning from Dubai, and their concern was there have been developers who have got the money as deposits, and the developers have gone bust in the middle and they have lost the money. So which will never ever happen in Australia,
Yeah.
because as a developer they cannot take people's money to do the project. They got to have their own funds to do the project, and it's always held in escrow or a trust account, which cannot be touched. So things like that, those are simple things, but very, very fundamental stuff, which is so important for the stability.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, I can't stress the importance of the stability. It's extremely stable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Navin, so with COVID everywhere and all of that is going on, how convenient is it to travel to Australia right now? I believe the borders are open. So how easy is it to travel rather?
Yeah, borders are open, masks are out.
Oh, wow.
There's no restrictions at all. Yeah, people are free to travel. I'm sure based on the country they're coming in, they got to do certain PCR tests and this and that. But apart from that, there's no restrictions at all.
That's amazing.
I think the whole world is opening up, and
yeah. They actually are.
Yeah.
So Navin, there's a client who wants to invest in Australian properties, right?
Yeah.
And he wants to migrate as well. This is also a question that we've touched based on a couple of times, but is there any way that we can assist them at this point?
For migration?
Yes.
Yeah, we can. We certainly can. We have an in-house migration consultant. Again, based on what they want to do, where they are at, we just have to have a chat with them and see where they're at, what they want to do, what their aspirations are, and then we need to qualify them to see which path they can take in terms of migration along with property.
That's amazing. So now that we have that on board, I think that's a very good thing for our clients.
No, of course, that's I think we were late. So
yeah.
A lot of people have been inquiring it, and yeah, we just want to service every client based on their requirements, and that's why we have someone on board now.
So I think now it's safe to say we actually have the end-to-end process of the entire investment to migration to all of that, right?
Of course.
That's amazing. So now we actually saw a promotion flyer going on social media recently, where there's a return ticket involved to Australia. Would you like to explain further on this?
Yeah, so it goes like this. Some clients, they want to come and touch and feel, right? And especially the holiday season's coming up. There's Easter holidays over here as well as in most countries, and people are traveling a lot to Australia. So what we're offering is by the 30th of April, if they would like to commit to a property, we would take care of 4 nights of accommodation along with the flight ticket to Australia. If they want to commit after coming here, the clients have to spend for it. If they commit after coming here, we will reimburse the funds for 4 nights and return air ticket. So
that's amazing.
That's an offer. A lot of people are taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
We are going to be busy for the next 4 weeks.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. On that note, Navin, just another question that some clients have been having, that if they are to invest in a property, how could they enter the country rather to even see the property? Do we assist in any of this? Do we assist with any paperwork or an invitation letter for them to enter the country?
Yeah, I mean, if they want the visa to be organized, we can organize a visa for them.
Okay.
We can take care of all the letters required, and along with your documentation, we can help them throughout the process.
Lovely. So those are the questions that I have for you today.
All right, let's see if we have anything. Let's see if we have anything online.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more question. Have you touched upon Adelaide? What is happening in Adelaide right now? Yeah, Adelaide is going to be a very, very strong market for you to invest in. in the next 3 to 5 years. This way, it's like Melbourne 7 years ago. The same sort of hype is coming up. If you look at Adelaide, majority of the migrants are moving into Adelaide because it's easier to obtain the PRO there rather than coming to Sydney or Melbourne. And that's one reason. And apart from that, there's a huge mining booming happening, a lot of infrastructure projects going on. There's going to be a population growth. And Adelaide is one of the places where you can get a high rental yield. The investors have already found that out. We have the stats to back it up. We are investing ourselves in Adelaide because there's definite money there. So that's the reason we are promoting Adelaide, because if we invest there, we know there's going to be money and we get our investors to invest as well.
That's really nice. That's amazing.
All right, Ransi, I think that's about it. Short and sweet.
Yeah.
That's how we like it.
And we shall see you next week.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, Navin, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.